Hello, Brave Awakened Ones. Veronica of Higher Realm Holistics, certified integrative holistic health nurse, spiritual counselor and guide, and the author of the children's book, How the Caterpillar Flew. My website is higherrealmholistics.com if you're interested in any of my services or joining in on a webinar, a healing circle that I have on the weekends, or in purchasing my book, an autographed copy of my book, which you can also get on any major online book retailer. You can go to my website, higherrealmholistics.com. Thank you, Patreon supporters and subscribers. Now I'm going to bring a topic up that is rather controversial. So if you don't agree with me, you don't agree with me. If it doesn't resonate, it don't resonate. So be it, okay? If you're going to unsubscribe because I pushed a button, hey, do you, boo. That's all I got to say. I've received many nasty messages, if not nasty, very heartfelt, disappointed messages and unsubscribers. First they give me their thoughts before they unsubscribe when it comes to certain views I have and certain things I expressed. Again, I'm not doing any of this to agree with anybody. I'm just doing it because I'm guided to do it, and I was told it will help people, okay, which it has. It has helped thousands of people. So I'm going to continue to do it. Now, this topic I'm bringing up, I have not seen any forerunners bring up this topic. Not that I follow anyone. I really don't. I know many in the truther community have brought this up. The true news community, as I call it. Well, some are misguided, but this topic is just, I'm bringing it up because there are many people who I know that are light workers that are falling for it, and it's a trap. And what it's called is the social justice warrior, SJW movement. That is what they're calling themselves, just as we in the awakening movement, in the ascensioning movement, call ourselves light workers. On the Cabal side, and it is what they are, it is the Cabal Illuminati dark side. They're calling themselves SJW, social justice warriors. And the reasons why they're social justice warriors and how you become a social justice warrior is by being woke. W-O-K, woke. Just like we are awakened as light workers, they call themselves woke and being woke. And unfortunately, many light workers are falling for this trap because they're great at what they do. You know, they're really good at what they do when it comes to the whole topsy-turvy, taking what is supposed to be good, twisting it and turning it and contorting it to conform to their twisted, messed up ideals and ways of controlling, of keeping control and manipulating society. Oh gosh, another slow moving one. Sorry, people. So, I swear to God they planned this. So, when it comes to this whole being woke and the SJW movement, a couple of really blaring in your face cases that are going on right now is one is with an actor, a certain gay actor from a certain show, who claimed he was attacked by white men and put a noose around his neck and threw bleach on him because he was black and he was gay. Okay, so they were trying to get it on both ends, two types of minorities, black and minority, right? So right now they're trying to villainize white men. That is the game of these social justice warrior people. They're attacking white men now. How interesting. And that is for the minorities and the gay people to turn against the white men. That's their game, to turn against white men. Which a lot of us aren't falling for, thank goodness. But there are some that are. And funny, the ones that are actually falling for it the most are white people. Yeah, kind of thrown by that. Now, with the case of this gay black man who, come to find out, his claims of course, having the noose put around his neck and bleach thrown on him was a complete farce and a setup. And I knew from day one when I saw the story, I was like, this is a poor, unfortunate monarch fool. Programmed fool to do so. And it was blaring. I'm like, I know the cabal's behind this. I know there's some cabal politicians behind this. And what is coming out? That it goes even deeper than just him trying to keep a job. Trying to keep his job on the show. It goes a lot deeper. And he's talking, and the guys who did it are talking. So yeah, comes up, there's some politicians behind it. Okay? But of course, immediately, what do? They set it up. Their false flag. They set it up, and it's, oh my goodness, look what's being done to this minority. Look what's being done. LGBTQRST people, take to the streets. Black people, take to the streets, and let's go after these white men for being so evil and awful. Again, divide and conquer. So that story's falling through. Why are all their stories falling through? Because the 3D's broken. But are they going to quit? No. Again, I said they're not going to quit till they're all freaking wiped away, which they are going to be wiped away. All right? It started in late December. January is when it really popped off. It's going to keep going on till 2022. They're going to be wiped away. And they're putting the nooses around their own proverbial neck, so to speak. They're calling themselves out. That is what's going on. They're literally setting up their own traps that they're going to be caught in. Now, the other incident going on is an actor who was on a talk show who was, and I knew he was set up. Oops, wind. He was obviously set up, and I could tell by the way that question was asked to him. He was purposely set up so he could be attacked later on. So he was set up by his own kind, by another white male. And he was asked about, oh, I heard that you went on, I mean, odd subject to bring up when you're talking about a movie, right? Oh, by the way, in your personal life, I heard you're really into this religious thing, and you went on the David fast. What's the David fast? What's that all about? So he's like, oh yeah, it's about me eating fruits and vegetables and grains, and it's just about fasting to cleanse yourself, and you know, we're doing it for a specific reason, to bring harmony in the world and stuff like that. And it's like, oh okay, and that was it. Next thing you know, of course, people take to Twitter, so I don't bother with Twitter. Who starts attacking him? A white female, accusing him of being a racist and bigot, and oh, the church he's in hates gay, literally she says hates gay people, which is so not true. I know gay people who are part of the church. It's, again, divide and conquer. And now they're getting white people to go after other white people who are programmed to go after other white people. The same way they do with black people. You know, they do it all the time. It's the divide and conquer thing. So, yeah, feel sorry for the guy. You know, hopefully he's awakened enough to understand what's going on with the attack, with her attacking him and everything. And again, it's also an attack on masculinity. A big attack on masculinity. You know, it's like a guy can't so much as you know, say hi to you, and it's you're being attacked. You know, but let me tell you right now, I'll be the first to say I've cursed out many a guy who are like, yo baby, what's up? There's a difference between a guy wanting to talk to a girl and say, hey, you know, can I have your number? You know, hi, how you doing? You know, that's how guys meet girls. That's how people meet each other. That doesn't make the guy, you know, I don't know what, I don't even understand. I've smacked many of guys who are like, yo baby, what's up? Especially growing up in New York, taking the subway, many guys grab you. It's like, do not touch me. There's a difference between bad, poisonous, toxic masculinity, the same way there's toxic femininity too. Toxic masculinity and just a dude. I don't know how else to explain it. You know, but again, divide and conquer, divide and conquer. That toxic feminine thing, the toxic masculinity thing, all toxic, all divide and conquer. You know, they're sitting there, you know, in the same breath as saying, oh, you know, if you don't agree with seeing a 10-year-old boy stripping off his clothes, dressed up as a girl at a bar having money thrown at him, you hate gay people. Makes you a bigot. You know, you see how they take it to the extremes and they twist it around. Same way as saying that, you know, I have a big problem with, you know, third trimester abortions and afterbirth abortions when a baby's alive and awake and fine and you're injecting saline in it to kill it. It's called murder. Oh, you're against women's rights. You see how they twist everything around and use it and try to shame you into actually standing up for what's moral and good and right, and that's what they're trying to do. So everybody can drink the Kool-Aid and eat the shit, basically. Drink the Kool-Aid and eat the shit to lower your vibration so they can keep you. And many light workers are falling for this crap. Many light workers are falling for this crap, okay? Another one, yeah, the whole abortion thing going on, saying you're against women's rights. Oh yeah, the Me Too movement. Now this is where people can be like, oh my God, I'm telling you right now, the minute I heard Me Too, they love their phrases. They love to coin a phrase, people. The Me Too movement has now turned into she must be believed. That's the new thing. She must be believed. Now, as a woman who has dealt with rape, who has dealt with attacks, who have dealt with, you know, terrible sexual misconduct, who also was part of the whole Hollywood modeling scene, when the whole Me Too movement came out, yeah, that's great. They started coming out saying, yes, this person's that, but they always have their sacrificial lambs. They put that one director or two actors or two directors out there to dangle the carrot, to pull in people who can't be pulled in by other means, people who are truly awakening and awaken, who are not buying the other bullshit. They dangle that carrot in front of your face, and what do they immediately twist it into? She must be believed. People walking around with vaginas on their heads, protesting. Any woman can come up and say, that guy did that to me, and immediately she must be believed, and that guy could be ruined. And I have seen this firsthand. I've experienced it firsthand, very close to me, and seen a guy almost get deported because another family member accused him of molesting her. Meanwhile, he called her out and told her mom because he caught her in the house with a guy, a couple of boys. First time, he let her off the hook. Second time, he's like, I'm telling your mom, that's that. And she turned around and did that to him and almost got deported. And finally, she told the truth when realized he was about to get deported out of the country and his life was going to be ruined. Finally, she told the truth. But hey, she must be believed, right? Destroy a person's life. But she must be believed. And if you don't go for it, my goodness, you're against women. You hate women. Even though you're women, you're self-hating. You're self-deprecating. Oh my goodness. Do you see how it works, people? Don't fall for it. Big difference between being woke and being awakened. Again, they take it, they turn it on its head, and they manipulate you with it. There's a big difference between a social justice warrior and a light worker. Again, taking something, twisting it on its head, and manipulating you to divide and conquer. For real, people, be awakened. Stay on your P's and Q's. Don't fall for the narrative. Don't fall for the catchy slogans. Okay? The minute you see one of those people being trotted out, you know it's bullshit. Bullshit. And I'm calling bullshit on it all. Okay? So if you wish to unsubscribe at this point, you do you, boo. You do you. All right? Lady V out. Peace. We already got this.